Hello and welcome to Monday Night Mashup, live from the Candy Greenhouse. I'm Miller Hyatt.
And I'm Maria Tellus with your weekly news update. The World Health Organization and Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have issued warnings about the Zika virus. The university recommends that students, faculty, and staff use caution when traveling during spring break, March 5th through the 13th. Travelers should pay attention to notices released by the CDC before heading out of the country. If traveling to an area that has cases of the Zika virus, use protection against mosquito bites. Protection includes long-sleeve shirts and long pants, using EPA-registered insect repellents, and sleeping in screened-in or air-conditioned rooms. The Zika virus has also been spread through sexual contact, so travelers going to Zika-affected countries should use condoms when engaging in sexual activities.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has issued a health advisory reporting severe flu illnesses across the U.S. and young to middle-aged adults. Student health services are currently treating flu cases on campus. The flu vaccine is available free at the Thompson Student Health Center for all students. Faculty and staff just walk in, no appointment needed. The CDC also recommends these tips to reduce the risk of flu. Wash your hands often with warm, soapy water, especially after touching surfaces. Clean and disinfect surfaces or objects often. Cough and sneeze into your sleeve. Stay home if you're sick and stay away from people who are sick. Get 79 hours of sleep per night. Stay active and exercise. And make sure over spring break to eat healthy and exercise as well. Maria will have Assistant Finance Director for USC Dance Marathon, Erin Hinners. Don't click away.
Welcome back to Monday Night Mashup. We continue our university coverage with Assistant Finance Director for USC Dance Marathon, Erin Hinners. Welcome, Erin.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us the big rave about Dance Marathon, exactly what is it?
Okay, so Dance Marathon is a student organization on campus that raises money for Palmetto Health Children's Hospital, which is our local Children's Miracle Network hospital. So we raise money all year long, which is very exciting, and we love doing that. And then we have our main event, which is February 27th from 10 a.m. till midnight, and it's a 14-hour event where we stand and we dance for the kids at Palmetto Health Children's Hospital. And at the very end, we release and we reveal the amount that we raised for the year. So it's very exciting and a great time.
So anything new happening this year that we should know about? Yeah,
it's actually pretty cool. What we're gonna do this year is to promote, passion for the organization and for the kids. We are asking students to raise $119 in order to participate for Dance Marathon this year, which is very exciting. And the reason we chose 119 is because there are 119 beds at Palmetto Health Children's Hospital. So we're asking kids to raise, or the students to raise $1 per bed at Palmetto Health Children's Hospital.
That's awesome. So how can, students, faculty, their parents, friends, how can people get involved with this?
That's a good question. So registration is open until Monday, February 22nd, which is awesome. And the reason we're closing a little early this year is so that people have a chance to raise $119. So you can register at USCDM.org, and you can register either as a hero, which is where you get to stand for the full 14 hours, and it's honestly the best time, and I absolutely love it. Or if you want to, we have DMPM, which is where we get a DJ and turn off all the lights, and it's a huge dance party, and it's a lot of fun. And that's from 9 p.m. till 11 p.m. And then you can also register to volunteer for 3.5-hour slots for the whole time. So help us set up, take down, and all that fun stuff.
So what is your personal favorite USC dance marathon memory?
It was definitely last year when we flipped a 5 and we revealed that we raised $500,000 for Palmetto Health Children's Hospital. It was a very emotional moment for me just because I got to see how our hard work was put into effect, and just to see everyone's faces and how proud everybody was. It was a fantastic moment.
Well, that concludes your university news. When we return, Miller will have updates on the student government elections and a national tournament headed to Columbia. Stay tuned.
Dunk kick time!
Welcome back. Student body elections will take place February 16th and 17th. Students who would like to learn about candidate platforms can head to the Russell House Ballrooms Tuesday night at 7 for the executive candidate debate. Next Monday, Student Body President Jonathan Kaufman will be here on M&M to talk to students about the impact of their vote. Competing from coast to coast in 1,800 tournaments throughout the year, 9,900 pinball contestants will put their skills to the test. 560 of America's finest pinball players will be representing 35 different states, competing for the 3rd annual IFPA State Championship on Saturday, February 13th, within their home state. South Carolina's tournament, the Palmetto Pinball Club Classic, will be at the club's Divine Street location. First prize receives $100. Well, that concludes your local news. Weather specialist Shelby Heary has been monitoring the weather. Details when we come back.
This is Coffee on the Horseshoe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Gamecocks at the Movies.
Hi, this is Gossip on Talk for Town.
Round 4, Hammered with Questions, Christmas edition.
Hey guys! Welcome to the first segment of Pretty Cocky.
And this is USCDM.
And in honor of Hot Ladies Lane, I wore a turtleneck.
This is my first sip of alcohol.
Who's your favorite person besides SpongeBob? Who's your favorite person in the world?
I think it would be ASAP Ferg.
Whoa!
And this country was founded on Mary Jane. Our founder, George Washington Carver.
Be a little gay. Life's better when you're a little gay.
No.
Alright.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's cold tonight. It's finally getting cold.
I appreciate that.
It's barely Christmas. It's December 3rd. We're 22 days away from I feel violated.
Welcome back to M&M. I'm Shelby Heary with your weekly weather update. Let's take a look currently in Columbia right now. We're sitting in the mid 40s, pretty cool temperatures for most of you, but that's pretty average for this time of year. Pretty low pressure system, but as we look into why we've had some cooler temperatures, take a look at our national map. You'll see that we had this cool front move through. It's sitting over South Carolina right now. As that passes through, that's the reason that we've had these cooler temperatures at night and into the early morning. You're gonna see some frost on your car overnight. So if you do have an early morning class, make sure that you leave about 5 to 10 minutes early, so that way you can defrost everything and still make it on time. Something to take note of though is this upper level disturbance. It's got some moisture attached to it as well due to this low pressure system that's been sucking in a lot of moisture, and that's why we had a little bit of rain showers earlier today and may have some overnight. So if you are going to the library tonight to study for a test or to visit a friend, make sure you bring a raincoat and a jacket because it is going to drop down. Taking a look into tomorrow, we'll see that cool front has moved off the coast, but that upper level disturbance has now formed into a cold front of its own. As that moves through our area, we will see temperatures drop a little bit more. Once again, it's that late at night, early morning temperatures. Nothing too drastic for your highs throughout the day, but it is something to be mindful of. There will be some snow that hits the northeast, but we won't see any of that down in our area. Maybe a few showers here and there over the next week. Taking a look at our 5-day forecast, pretty beautiful for this time of year. We're sitting in the mid to upper 40s, and as we get into next week, we're even going to hit into the 50s, mid 50s. So really beautiful weather coming up this week. As I said, you can see we are below freezing in the evenings, so keep that in mind if you are traveling late at night or if you have early morning class. Well, that wraps up your weather for today. When we come back, Hannah Sims will have your update on women's basketball and the Super Bowl. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to your Sports Report. I'm Hannah Sims. The biggest game of the season for South Carolina women's team is tonight. Number 2 USC takes on number 1 UConn in Colonial Life Arena. The arena is sold out tonight, making it the first ever sellout for a USC women's game. If the Gamecocks win tonight, they will have an at-home win streak of 46 games and will advance their record to 23-0. If you didn't get a ticket to the game, you can watch on ESPN2. The men's basketball team is also having a great season. They took on Texas A&M in a College Station on Saturday. Centarius Thornwell scored a season-high 25 points, helping to seal the deal for USC following a back-and-forth game. The Gamecocks pulled out on top 81-78 in their first win ever at Texas. Up next, they take on LSU at home on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Super Bowl 50 took place last night at Levi Stadium, and a lot of Carolinians glued to their televisions. The Broncos defense had a strong night with a key strip sack of Cam Newton in the first quarter. The Panthers tried to fight back in the second but came up short. The Broncos won the game 24-10. Peyton Manning received his second title, but most people were talking about the commercials. If you have a favorite commercial, tweet us at SGTV News4. Well, that wraps up your USC Sports Report for this week. For more sports coverage, check out SGTV's own Capital City Sports Online. We'll be back with more Monday Night Mashup after this.
Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours, these small hours still remain.
Thanks for watching this edition of Monday Night Mashup. Be sure to follow us on our website and our Twitter at SGTV News4. Also check out Weekend Preview every Thursday at your update or what's happening and around the Columbia area. Have a great evening.
Also, before we go, our guests, say that link one more time for everyone who wants to sign up.
USCDM.org. Register. It's going to be a great time and a lot of fun. February 27th.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Reporting severe flu illnesses across the U.S. in young to middle.
I'm here to talk about a special event that the museum has going on this weekend.